Let me guess, you're interested in this cryptocurrency not because of its pullback that is happening right now, that is 9%, but because of this. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a monthly change of 657%. Yes, we are talking about Verasity today. Pretty small cap that has made a significant gains in this year. So if you're interested in Verasity and the whole crypto space, stick around, because we're gonna do some dissection of the market. Before we proceed, let me remind you of some options for you. First option number 1, subscribe to the channel. Red box below the video so you can join us. We are welcoming you. Thousands of subscribers are already waiting. After you watch the video, smash the like. That way you will help us spread through the platforms. If you want to tip the dinosaur, be my guest. And if you just want to watch the video, absolutely, we live in a free society. And the one that is freed from the chains is Cardano. Today, just a continuation from yesterday. Yesterday it was even more, 11.34%. As you can see, $1.42. The real psychological resistance, $1, has been broken. So only sky is ahead of Cardano. It dethroned Binance Coin, which is also surging 8.42%. Binance Coins for some time was number 4, and now, if I may conclude, for the first time, Cardano, 3rd spot. If you are interested in Cardano, please check out our price prediction for 2021. That could be interesting for you. Number 10, Chainlink, standing at their firm last 10th place, is also surging 7.18% to the upside and holding now that $30. Also, check out our Chainlink videos, because we got a few of those on Cryptosaurus channel. Biggest movers today, Kyber Network and Basic Annotation Token. They both are continuing to the upside targets at around 35%. So today they are leading the markets. And today we are taking a look finally at that request. And that request was Verasity versus USD. Let's chart and see what's happening with this huge pump. Let's go. Daily chart of Verasity, ladies and gentlemen. Every candle represents 1 day versus American dollar. Later we will take a look at Verasity versus Ethereum, because it is fairly exchanged versus the prince of altcoins. Now a quick disclaimer before we dig any deeper. Verasity is a fairly small cap, not in the lowest part of the coin market cap, but it's standing between 400 or 500 places. And that is just because of this surge lately. Before that, it was fairly lower in coin market capitalization. Now this is for now a clear bull, but my disclaimer was about something else. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't ever ask me, should I buy or should I sell? You decide. I'm just showing you technicals and what the chart is saying to me, so I can say it to you, okay? I'm just a mediator between the charts and you. Look at this like that. But disclaimer, far more important is this one. You heard about the legendary story, if you are in the crypto space for some time, of the pump and dumps. Crypto pump and dumps. Pump and dumper here, pump and dumper there. Small caps tend to do this. Pump very hard, like this move, and then dump and return everything back. Now, I'm not saying, and really I'm hoping, that Verasity is not just one of the pumper dumpers, that this really is based on something bigger, that investors are interested in this coin, and that Verasity will decide to keep the direction to the upside? It remains to be seen. I don't know that. You don't know that. That's why I didn't make price prediction on this video, because I don't want to predict something that is roaring so much to the upside. It is really, literally unpredictable. With that said, with that disclaimer and the hope that what we are analyzing today is not just a pump and dump, I must say that this all is a bullish action. I must say that from the beginning of the year, Verasity really started to move. And I will say that as long as we are above this trend line that I just drawn, for me, in my book, we're good. Here the thumbs up for this support, the thumbs up here for the second time. Will we bounce out of it the third times? Well, it just remains to be seen. We can only speculate. Maybe Verasity now goes into even more parabolic phase. Maybe it establishes something like this. As I said, for now we don't have enough data to say it will do that on this. We are basing our talk, our discussion, this comment only on what I see on the charts, not what could be without any proof. So for now, this does not exist. For now, our only support is this trend line. Do I think that we are nearing the top, or maybe this is the local top? Well, in fact, I do. I think that for now, Verasity will rest. First of all, look at this move. Look at those green candles without any rest. Straight line. It's really not, let's say, normal, sustainable for so many candles to create such a parabolic move. It needs to cool off for now. Maybe we now reached the top, and today is the first day of the correction, where we will finally, at some point, meet this trend line again. And remember, this is a significant trend line on the daily chart. Volume is one more indicator that is showing me that this could be the top, because the biggest volume came on this top. So, as you can see, by far the biggest volume that was probably ever in Verasity came on this top of 2 cents. But also, please be noted of this candle and this top. Look at the big wick. It is showing you pretty hard selling pressure that is happening in these areas. So it's kinda directing us that it needs that correction. You know who else is directing me that we need correction? Moving averages. Because no matter which one you draw, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233. Now I draw you every line and every possible moving average that I have in my toolkit. We are well above all of those. So, is it so impossible to think that we will now go with that correction just to retest one of those? And which one is it? Which one do you think is the most important on this picture? Here's the hint. It's right in the middle. 34 EMA, ladies and gentlemen. Usually not the one, but take a look at this. And this is, for me, the most important proof that 34 really is the one that should hold the price. Last time we made parabolic move, we found support on the 34. Why would I expect that this won't happen this time? So, correction to the 34 is absolutely normal. Our price today is standing at 0.018. 34 is at 0.007. So, a pretty big fall. But at the beginning, I showed you 657% gains in this coin in last month. So please do accept this pullback if it comes. Of course, we are in crypto lands, and at any time, Verasity can disregard all this analysis and just continue, even in a more parabolic manner. We just have to see. I don't have a crystal ball. Neither is anyone that's claiming that has. The chart will show us the way. For now, just think of it like this. At some point, this end and this end have to meet. Got it? When they meet and when they bounce one of each other, then we have a go for another leg to the upside. And that will be my final evidence that Verasity is not a pump and dump, that it's here to stay, that it's not that scam coin. For now, I don't know that. I need a proof. This is my proof. Verasity, if you're listening to me, bounce of the 34 EMA, and I will respect you. Based on the technicals versus USD, my final verdict, bullish with a correction ahead. Are you interested in Verasity versus Ethereum? Well, I must say I am. So let's go. Once again, why we're looking at Verasity versus Ethereum, not versus Bitcoin? Because it is fairly exchanged versus Ethereum. Not much is happening on the Bitcoin chart, but as you can see, look at this move. So even the prince of altcoins is being crashed by this little guy, Verasity. At the moment, all of the narrative of USD apply versus Ethereum, okay? Because what was Verasity before this move? Well, let's go into the past. And what was Verasity in compared to this move? Pretty big wasteland. So, not worth mentioning. Just the move from this month, yes, March, made Verasity looked interesting. I will give you a few seconds. Just if you are a Verasity fan, enjoy the view. Okay, now the important stuff. Volume is showing us the same story as versus dollar. Biggest volume ever, I might add, at this peak. And one more time, check out this candle when the volume was bigger. Much selling on this wick. So is right now a good time to get into Verasity versus Ethereum versus dollar? I'm not a financial advisor and I will never tell you buy or sell. For me, this is not a good buying opportunity for now. Yes, it could go parabolic, but technicals are showing us some dangerous sign. Pretty overbought for now. Respect the wicks, okay? One more time. As we said versus USD, we want that bounce of moving average, and the one is the same, 34. So once again, I'm telling you, if Verasity wanna dethrone Ethereum, let's say, not in the literal sense, you know what I mean, price-wise, if it wants outperform Ethereum, those two needs to come together. After that, same thing. I want to see a clear bounce. I want to see something like this, because this is what I'm talking about. Quick bounce of the 34, then resumption to the upside. Huge explosion, a boom, I might add. That's it. Versus Ethereum, as versus US dollar, Verasity is bullish. Is it now a good time to buy? For me, no. You decide for yourself, because I think we are in a need of correction. After that, if we manage to make a bounce of this 34 EMA, yes, I am bullish and I respect it. Until then, please smash a like if you like this Verasity content. Smash a like if you want this channel to be successful. Smash a like if you want to thank me for this. Smash a like if you want me to shut up. And I will, right after you watch these videos that I'm pointing at you right now. You did, then I'm shutting up. See ya.